Hey folks, Dr. Gerstmar from Aspire Natural Health. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I wanted to talk about a gentleman that I've met at a conference, shared a while back that he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Now, if you don't know cancer, it goes from stage 1 to stage 4, and stage 4 is the worst, meaning the cancer is spread all over the body and is quite advanced. And so obviously that is a bad diagnosis when you get that. And this gentleman has now been sharing a blog and his thoughts. He's been doing a journey of integrative medicine using a combination of both, and really just sharing his experience, being very vulnerable about it, with lots of ups and downs, as always happens in any healing journey. But of course, when we're dealing with something as serious as cancer, and today he shared a post which really just struck me, and I wanted to talk about it. And in it, he had, if you will, a hater, right? He's being open and vulnerable and sharing his experience and what's been going on. And he had someone say, you're a fake. No one can be as happy and contented as you are. Now, this gentleman going through this journey has been very upfront from the very beginning that his whole piece is length of life, but also quality of life. And he's been very straightforward that he won't do any treatments that, dramatically diminish his quality of life just to have a little bit more of it. In other words, just trying to maximize the quality of his life for as long as possible. And he's also done a lot of mental work. In the past, we've talked about it, right? Physically, of course, we want to help the body. We want everything to be working as good as it can. And what's going on in the physical body is going to reflect and affect what is going on in the mind as well. But of course, what is going on in the mind reflects and affects what is going on in the body as well. That's why it's so important to work on both aspects. And one of the things I give this gentleman tremendous kudos for is that he's done a lot of that mental work. There is nothing that brings up the fear and terror and all of the other emotions, especially the negative emotions, like something as serious as a cancer diagnosis. So he's done a tremendous amount of work. And this person came on and said, no, that's not possible. No one can feel that way, and just kind of tearing him down. And it just reminds me, so often we see this. One of the reasons more of us don't step out and be vulnerable and share what's going on is fear about what other people are going to think. That's why we have this silly, Instagram culture, if you will, where everyone is only sharing the high points of their life, or let's be honest, right? They're faking it. They're taking smiling, happy pictures while, inside they're feeling miserable, or, on and on and on, right? We try to curate and share only the most exceptional moments to make our lives look as good as possible. And we're scared to share and be vulnerable with others. And it's because we're afraid of this rejection, right? Of getting haters who are going to tear us down. So we face that whenever we're putting something out there, whether it's our art or our passion or our voice, whatever it might be. If we're going to make a difference in the world, we are going to get haters. Now, that's personally been a difficult one for me. I don't like to rock the boat more than necessary, and I like to try to help people and make them happy. And it's taken me a lot of years to realize that those are all wonderful qualities, but there's also the need to speak the truth, and sometimes to give people tough love, and to say things that aren't always necessarily popular, and to recognize that what's true for me is true for me, regardless of what other people think about it. So to share my voice and my opinions and my thoughts, and recognizing that there will be haters. Now, for a lot of people, when they embark on a health journey and they begin to make changes, one of the things that holds them back is fear about what family and friends, partners, spouses, all the people in their lives are going to say. I've seen, unfortunately, a lot of people drop out of their health journey, get started, start to see some progress, get hammered with negative feedback from family or friends or coworkers or other people. And instead of pushing through that, shut down stop doing the very things that were helping them and lose all that progress. Or other people, just getting started and they're happy, they're motivated, they want to get moving, and then boom, they get hit with that negative feedback and they just completely shut down and drop out. And it's just such a shame. So I urge you, understand that making any significant change in your life is going to invite criticism. And if we only focus on avoiding that criticism, we're going to live very small, very shut down lives. We're not going to be able to accomplish the things we want. We're not going to be able to have the vibrant health and the well-being that we want in our lives. Now, thankfully, the rest of the blog post from this gentleman was talking about compassion for this other person and essentially ignoring them, that the gentleman with cancer is on his journey, and a random comment from someone is not going to shut him down from trying to live the best quality of life possible. And in the other good news, his blend of conventional and alternative medicine he has far outlived his initial diagnosis. Just goes to show the best medicine is combining the best medicine for a person. It's not just the dogma of only using conventional medicine or only using alternative medicine. It's really finding the best medicines from all of it and combining it together. All right. Well, that is it for me today. This is a powerful one, folks. I hope you will recognize that doing anything substantial in your life is going to bring about resistance, and sometimes resistance from the very people who matter most to us, our family and our friends and the people we surround ourselves with. And we have to search deep within ourselves. And if this is truly the right course for you, whether it's your health or your job or your art or just something that you feel deeply is right for you, understanding that you will face resistance and not letting that resistance shut you down. All right, folks, that is it for me today. Listen, if you are looking for more information, if you're not sure how to move forward, how to get help for digestive issues or autoimmunity, I invite you to go to our website. That's www.aspirenaturalhealth.com. Just click on the free reports button. Inside, we have wonderful expert free reports on things like irritable bowel syndrome, inflammatory bowel disease, autoimmunity, GERD or heartburn, and even how to find the right holistic doctor, because it's not always the easiest thing to find. And there are 11 questions that you need to get answered to understand if this is going to be the right doctor for you and where you should invest your time, your money, and your energy, or whether you should move on and find someone else. We've had people tell us that just by reading these free reports, they have made tremendous transformations in their lives when they put that information into effect. So please go to the website now, aspirenaturalhealth.com, click on free reports, get the free report that is most valuable for you. Again, whether it's IBS, IBD, GERD, autoimmunity, whatever it might be, grab that free report, take a look at it, put it into action, transform your life or the life of a loved one. All right, folks, that is it for me today. Wishing you all the best. Until next time, take care.